I woke up to a miracle today. Triggers fade as I find my way. No judgment to lead astray. In this peaceful state I'll stay.
How to let miracles replace all of those grievances that we all have in our lives. It's about shifting our focus away from all the things that bug us, all that negativity, and learning to really see those miracles that are already present. Are you ready for this?
Absolutely. It has to say.
All right, so lesson 78 states, today's idea is a very simple one. It merely states what you must do to be happy. You have sought for happiness in many ways and have not found it. This is because you were looking for it where it is not. The idea for today tells you where it is. The Singularity. You will experience the happiness you seek when you learn to let miracles replace all grievances. Grievances are blocks to the awareness of love's presence, and love is happiness. Letting miracles replace grievances is merely the exchange of fear for love. The miracle is a sign that you have chosen to be led by love. When you have made this choice, the Holy Spirit will gladly show you the way. He will arrange the situation, supply the means, direct your every step, and speak through you to those who need your help, that they too may choose the way of miracles and join you in the light of love. In our practice periods today, let us make the one decision which will bring the light of love into our minds and hearts. Repeat the idea frequently, and then spend several minutes practicing it with closed eyes. The form of practice periods is the same as before. Begin by repeating the idea slowly several times, then introduce the name of anyone you feel has hurt you, saying, quote, "Let miracles replace all grievances I have against him." If you can see the miracle of love replacing the grievance, you have understood the idea for the day. If you cannot, at least you will have opened your mind to the possibility, which is enough for today. I really love how straightforward this is. There's this simple formula. You let go of all your grievances, embrace those miracles, and then boom, you experience happiness.
What I find so fascinating about this lesson is how it really emphasizes that happiness, right? Happiness is not something that we just find out there somewhere in the world. It's more of a state of mind. And it comes from making this very conscious choice to see things in a new way.
So we're not out chasing happiness. We're actually shifting something inside of us.
The lesson really drives home that the shift is a choice. We're not stuck. We have the power to decide whether we want to focus on those grievances or on miracles.
And choosing miracles is really just choosing love, isn't it? It's choosing love over fear. Because when we hold on to all those grievances, we're basically holding on to fear. Fear of being hurt again, fear of not getting what we want, maybe fear that the world's just not fair.
So true. Fear just shrinks our hearts and minds, but love just opens everything up. So when we choose miracles, we're choosing to open ourselves to healing, to transforming, and really to experiencing that happiness that has always been right there inside of us.
That's a beautiful way to put it. That in our everyday lives.
Instructions come in. They give us a very specific process to make this shift. And it all starts with acknowledging those grievances that we're holding on to. We can really see this play out so clearly in families.
Okay, so let's picture this. A parent walks into their teenager's room and it's a total disaster. Clothes all over the floor, dirty dishes, who knows what's hiding under that bed. And the parent just feels that familiar wave of frustration and annoyance. That's the grievance, right?
Exactly. And the parent could easily get stuck there, stuck in that grievance, start lecturing the kid about responsibility, maybe even feel resentful about always having to clean up after them. But, this lesson, it's inviting the parent to choose a different path, to look for the miracle instead.
So how does a parent find a miracle in his room?
Shifting perspective, isn't it? It's about moving from judgment to curiosity. Instead of fixating on the mess, what if the parent asked themselves, what's the miracle here? What's the opportunity for growth and learning?
Okay, I see where you're going with this. Maybe the miracle is that the teenager is developing their independence, even if it does mean a messy room. Or maybe it's a chance for the parent to practice being patient and understanding, to really connect with their kid on a deeper level.
Be just having that conversation, responsibilities, but not from a place of anger or frustration. It's about coming from a place of love and support. We practice this, the more those miracles just start appearing. They might not always be big and flashy, but they'll be there just waiting for us to notice them. And that's the power, isn't it? It's not about pretending the mess isn't there or that we don't care, but it's more about choosing where we put our energy.
really strikes me that this whole idea of choosing miracles over grievances, it's not just about specific situations like, the messy room. It's bigger than that. Constantly surrounded by so much negativity, both in the world and honestly in our own heads. Sometimes it just feels like an uphill battle.
Oh, it definitely takes practice and effort. But, the more we practice, the easier it gets, right? It's like working out a muscle. At first, it's hard, but over time, it just becomes more natural.
So it's not like we can just snap our fingers and suddenly see miracles everywhere.
Probably not. Slip back into those old patterns when those grievances just pop up and cloud our vision.
And it's okay to slip up,
Yeah.
right? We don't have to be perfect at this.
Exactly. It's more about being gentle with ourselves and seeing those moments as, opportunities to learn and grow. And to remember that every time we choose a miracle over a grievance, we're making that muscle of love and forgiveness even stronger.
That actually makes me think about today's practice instructions. They talk about spending time each day focusing on letting miracles replace those grievances that we're holding against someone specific.
It's a really powerful practice. It's about taking a specific grievance, something we're really holding on to, and consciously choosing to see it in a new light.
And then choosing to look beyond it, right? To see the miracle that might be hidden there.
Up and saying, okay, I see you, I feel you, but I'm going to choose to see something more, something bigger. I'm choosing to see the miracle.
And that miracle could be something as simple as recognizing that we're all human, even the person we have this grievance against.
Right. Or maybe it's seeing the pain that's causing their behavior. Maybe it's recognizing that there's an opportunity for forgiveness and healing.
It really means choosing love over fear.
It's the same idea, isn't it? When we're holding on so tight to a grievance, we're stuck in that cycle of fear and resentment. But when we choose to see the miracle, we open ourselves up to love and compassion.
Happen, relationships can change, and we can find a level of peace and happiness that we might not have even thought possible. Thinking that this practice, letting miracles replace grievances, we can use it in more than just our personal relationships. We can use it in our relationship with the world too, right?
Absolutely. We can use it to shift how we see anything that's stressing us out or making us unhappy. It could be a tough situation at work, something happening in the world, or even just the day-to-day stuff that gets us down.
You change your thoughts and you change your world.
Exactly. And that's exactly what this lesson is all about. It's about understanding that we can choose our thoughts, and when we do, we can create a world full of miracles.
I think for a lot of people, the word miracle feels, a little intimidating. It makes you think of these huge, supernatural events, and then the whole idea just seems kind of impossible.
The miracles we're looking for are usually more about what's happening inside of us than some big external event. Simple, like suddenly feeling forgiveness towards someone who hurt you, or maybe you see a situation from a whole new angle and you feel at peace.
Maybe it's feeling deeply grateful for something you always took for granted.
Yes, exactly. Or maybe you're struggling with a problem and then bam, the perfect solution just pops into your head.
It's those moments of clarity, connection, like feeling guided by something bigger than ourselves.
That's it. Those are the everyday miracles, and they're always available to us if we just open our eyes to them. Miracles aren't rare or special. They're woven into every part of our lives.
That reminds me of something from today's lesson. The miracle is a sign that you have chosen to be led by love.
It's such a powerful reminder that miracles aren't something we have to earn. They just naturally happen when we align ourselves with love.
Beautiful idea, and it all starts with that one simple choice: letting miracles replace all grievances. Choosing love over fear, choosing forgiveness instead of resentment, and seeing the world as a place where anything is possible.
And as we keep going on this journey, it's important to remember that each step we take towards love is a miracle in itself. Every act of kindness, every time we forgive, every time we see the good, those are the miracles that change not just our lives, but the world around us.
This has been such a great deep dive. Thank you so much for exploring this idea of letting miracles replace all grievances with us. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow as we continue our journey with the Course.
I